Hello everybody, it's Lisa and welcome to week 2 of the Stranger Things readathon. So if you're wondering why behind me my bed is like a total disaster, I'll get to that in a second. But it is now the start of week 2 of the readathon and I thought I would just share with you guys what I'm planning on reading this week. So I am still reading An Ember in the Ashes by Sabatir. I started this in last week's vlog and I've actually read a lot since I ended last week's vlog. I'm now up to page 319, so I think I was on page like 160 something yesterday when I stopped talking to you guys. So yeah, I've read a lot since yesterday and I'm definitely going to finish it within the next 24 hours probably sometime tonight or tomorrow. Definitely loving this still. I am so obsessed with this. I just want to binge the rest of the series, but I feel like I should pace myself a little bit because the 4th one isn't coming out until December, I think, so I don't want to rush it, but I'm loving this. And then like I said, I probably will finish this within the next day or two, so then I'm going to pick up The Lost Book of the White by Cassandra Clare and Wesley Chu. So me and Angie are actually going to do a buddy read of this book, which will be really fun, so I actually need to message her and see if she wants to start it within the next couple of days. So yeah, obviously this isn't on my TBR for the Scoop Stroop team TBR that I have, but I'm going to make it work for the readathon anyway. Any book I read this month, I'm going to have it count towards the readathon. I'm just going to have it count towards a prompt that is not for my team, so I need to find a prompt that this will work for. But yeah, these are kind of the reading plans for this week. If I finish both of them, I'll pick another book later on. I also don't know how well this vlog is actually going to turn out because we have people coming to our house to put in floors downstairs, we're getting our floors replaced, I think on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I don't know how much I'll be vlogging those days because I just don't want weird people overhearing me talking to myself. It also probably won't be super quiet in here while they're doing that, so don't know how much filming I'll do this week, don't know what's going to happen this week, but it's okay. We're gonna still read. I'm still gonna get some reading done. And yeah, now onto why my bed looks like that. Honestly, for the past hour actually. When did I text my friend in a panic? It was at exactly 11 a.m. that I texted my friend that there was a huge spider in my bed. Yep, it's now almost 12, so it's been an hour of panicking. And now I'm just gonna keep looking back there because I'm stressed. But basically what happened was, it was on that side of the bed. I was making my bed, pulling my duvet up, went to go grab my pillows over there to put them, turned around, noticed a spider on my duvet cover. And not just a little spider. I mean, it was a pretty big spider. Anybody who lives in a place where you have genuinely huge spiders, you're gonna make fun of me for being so stressed. But we don't really get that big of spiders here, so when there's one that's bigger than normal, I don't know what to do. It's probably that big, and the body was probably that big. I took a picture, but I don't know how well the picture came out because I was shaking and I also zoomed in on it because I didn't want to get too close. But it kept crawling along the side of my bed and I kept having to find it again and it was very stressful and I was trying to figure out what to do. I was like, do I get the vacuum? Will it vacuum up? Do I hit it off of my bed with something and then kill it with a shoe? That probably would have been the best plan, but I was freaking out to really think logically. And I was like, I could text my dad because my dad's home. He's just in meetings all day. So I was like, do I text him and ask if he's available to come and kill a spider? I was actually in the middle of writing that text where I looked up and the spider had disappeared and I still haven't found it. I think it might have gone underneath of my mattress, but it's still in there somewhere. So I don't know what to do. I think what I'll probably end up doing is waiting until my mom comes home from work and the two of us can kind of lift the mattress up and one of us can try and kill the spider if we see it, because obviously I would do it now, but I can't really lift my mattress and look for the spider and kill it if it shows up. Plus I wouldn't be able to kill it anyway because I freaked out for the past hour over the spider. So yeah, I was going to film a video where I sat on my floor in front of my bed. That was where I was planning on filming just because that's the cleanest area of my room right now. But not anymore. I'm not getting anywhere near that bed. So I think instead I was going to film a sit down video today and a journaling video tomorrow. I think I'm going to just switch them and film the journaling video today. And hopefully that will help me calm down as well because I'm still freaking out. And if we don't find the spider tonight, I'm not sleeping in here. So there's that. So yeah, we're off to a very stressful start of the week, and it's only just gonna get worse because there's gonna be strange people in my house for the next 3 days later this week, so it's fine. So I think I'm gonna just clean off my desk, do that journaling video, and caption a video that is going up tomorrow, which is week 1's vlog, so if you missed that, we'll have it linked below as well as up in the cards. But yeah, those are my plans for today. Avoiding my bed at all possible, doing some reading downstairs. But I just wanted to say hello, check in, welcome you to a new vlog. It's very warm. Having my fan off is not a good idea, so I'm gonna go so I can turn my fan back on, and I will check in with you guys once I've done some reading or I found the spider and we can all relax, because I'm not gonna relax until it's found. So I have finished An Ember in the Ashes, and 5 out of 5 stars. We all saw this coming. By the way I was talking about this book, you can't be surprised that I'm giving it 5 stars. I loved this so much. I'm so sad it took me so long to read it, but I'm so glad I finally did. I'm glad I didn't push it off any longer than I've already have. I love this so much. So yeah, don't be surprised if this shows up in my favorite books of 2020 list, because she did that. Saboteur did that. I need the next book immediately. So now I'm going to start Lost Book of the White by Cassandra Clare and Wesley Chu. I have to message Andrea, see if she started, what she's read so far. But yeah, this isn't on my Scoop Troop TBR, but I am going to find a prompt for this to count for one of the other teams. So once I do that, I will let you know what prompt this is going to be for. So yeah, I'm very excited to start it. I hope I like it more than the Red Scrolls of Magic, but I'm still excited. It's a Cassandra Clare book. I'm obviously going to be excited by default. So yeah, this is my next read, and I'm very excited to start it. Hello, it is now, why do I never know the dates? It's gonna say Friday. It's Thursday. So the people that came to start working on our floors left like a half hour ago, so it's now like 2:30, and I just wanted to give a little bit of an update. So last night I ended up starting The Lost Book of the White. I only read the prologue, so go me. I actually wanted to message Andrea that I had started, just because I don't know if she's read any of it yet. I think she said she read a couple of pages, but I don't know how far she's gone or if she's been reading something else, so I need to message her because I definitely want to read a bit more of this later tonight. Basically the whole time the people were here working on our floors, I edited a video. It was like an hour or over an hour of footage that I had, so it took me a while. So it basically took me the whole time they were here to edit it, but that is now done, so tomorrow I can caption it. What an exciting day. So yeah, that is what I have been doing. I haven't done any reading yet today, but I'm planning on doing some later tonight. I just wanted to check in and say hello for the day. So yeah, that is it. I'll check in with you guys soon. Also need to go and talk to Andrea. Need to actually remember to do that now. Hello. I like totally forget what I've filmed so far for this vlog, so I figured I might give an update even though I don't have much to say. So with The Lost Book of the White, me and Andrea are actually up at the same point. I have to see if she's messaged me back actually, but I am up to part 2, which is chapter 4, page 63. So I've read a little bit today, and I am hopeful that I'm going to like this more than the first book in this trilogy. And I didn't even dislike The Red Scrolls of Magic. I think I gave it a 3-star, maybe a 3.5. I'm not quite sure on that, but I definitely didn't dislike it. I just didn't love it. But so far, I am enjoying this. I would love to know how Cassandra Clare and Wesley Chu like figure out who's writing what and like how it works, because I feel like this whole first part didn't feel like Cassandra Clare to me. There were a few lines I was like, would Cassandra Clare write that? Because there was one point where Alec like thought something and he said he would kill it at being the head of the institute or whatever, and I'm like, would Cassandra Clare write that he would kill it. Like, is that a thing that she would write? I don't know. So I would love to know how they split up the work, because it doesn't really feel like Cassandra Clare, but also at the same time, like, it could be her and she could just be more like relaxed with this series than she is with some of the other books, because I feel like this trilogy so far has just been more fun than some of her other books, like just more like laid back and fun. But also the humor in this has been really good so far. I've laughed quite a few times. One of the characters that we see says that she is serving the greatest demon, and Magnus just goes, capitalism? I don't know, there's just been a lot of like funny jokes. Jace mentioning Google, and like there was a joke with that. Yeah, I just said Jace did something funny. The girl who doesn't like Jace, I'm complimenting him. Rare. But to be fair, like, the other characters that are in the Mortal Instruments series, like, they haven't really been bothering me. I've actually enjoyed seeing them because it's been like a lot of banter and a lot of funny lines. So far, I'm enjoying this. Definitely liking it more than the Red Scrolls. And then me and my mom took a spontaneous trip to Barnes & Noble last night because I was telling her about An Ember in the Ashes and how I finished it and how I was freaking out about needing the sequel. So then she was like, well, why don't we just go to Barnes & Noble? So we did. And I got the sequel. I so badly just want to forget everything that I had planned to read this month. Heck the readathon that I'm co-hosting. Heck this buddy read. I just want to read this. I'm just kidding. I would never just completely back out of a buddy read or a readathon, especially one I'm co-hosting. I'm kidding. But I definitely want to read this soon. I might read it this month. I might try and make it fit for one of the other prompts for like one of the other teams. I'm so excited and I want to read it so bad. And then also while we were at Barnes & Noble, I ended up buying some tabs. Now, this might not have been the most efficient. It might have been stupid to buy these tabs because they probably aren't the cheapest tabs out there, and you probably don't get that many. Like, I feel like you can get so many more tabs for cheaper other places, like on Amazon or something. But I just saw them and I figured I might as well buy them because who knows how I'm gonna like annotating when I decide to annotate. I have some post-its that actually like match these colors, like more like square post-its, so I might, like, if I have a thought, write on those instead of on my book and then use tabs. I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I kind of want to annotate this, but then I didn't annotate the first one, so that's kind of irksome. I don't know. We'll see what ends up happening with the tabbing and annotating situation. But I have them now, so I feel like I'm excited to start annotating whenever I do. So yeah, also there's a fan out in the hallway. I feel like you could probably hear that. I'm sorry if this audio is bad, but I just wanted to give a little bit of an update. I don't know how much I've filmed for this vlog. I feel like anytime I doubt how much footage I have, I always end up having too much, so we'll see. I just wanted to say hello, say that I'm very excited to own this, and if I just abandon my TBR for this readathon, blame this. Hello, it is now Saturday, and I don't really have much for a reading update. I haven't read anything, I don't think, since yesterday when I checked in. I'm still on chapter 4, which I think is the beginning of part 2, but I think I'm going to read a little bit more tonight because I'm sure Andrea has started reading a bit more. But on a very, like, unrelated to books note, I set up my skincare fridge. Also ignore, like, the mess that is my room. I have Sam's stuff in here, like I have his food. We brought a little like litter box up to my room and some treats and stuff because he's been in my room while the floor people have been here, which is almost completely done. We were a box short for the floor, so there's like one section in our dining room that isn't done, but for the most part it's done and it looks great. But anyway, I have a bunch of his stuff in here, so, and then also just like my room was a disaster before that anyway, so ignore that. But I set up the skincare fridge to put like snacks and water in while the people were here doing our floors, so I didn't have to go downstairs and be social. Life hack, get a mini fridge. But I think what I'm going to do is actually take the stuff that I have in there out and put my skincare in there. Not everything, because I don't think every type of skincare or every type of product should go in the fridge. But I was also thinking, this part of my room is not as messy, but it's still a mess, but I'm still going to show you. I'm going to try not to show the cat litter. Oh, there's cat food. Yeah, ignore it. But I was thinking I could get like a little table for this section right here. Move that, get rid of that. Get rid of the fan, move it somewhere else. Get a little table, put the fridge on the table, then get a little basket for the other skincare products that I use every day or almost every day, and put it next to it and then like decorate it with like a plant or something. I just thought that that could be a cute little skincare area. I don't know, I'm trying to think of like different things to do around my room because I'm not like, I don't know, like I'm not mad at the decorations that I have, but I also feel like I want to do more. So I was thinking I could do that. But yeah, I think I'm going to actually put my skincare and my skincare fridge. So that is exciting, and I thought I would show you guys because I don't really know what else this vlog has had. I think it's kind of been pretty boring, so I figured that might be something people might want to see. Maybe not. Also, yes, I do live in this sweatshirt. It is the most comfy sweatshirt I own, so. Okay, sorry the lighting over here is terrible, but move my snacks from the past week. So it does come with this shelf that like goes in there, but it doesn't fit with my cleansers, so I just took it out. But over here I just have my toner and then these 2 oils that I occasionally use that are like little trial size. I don't think you should put oils in there because I think like oil-based products like shouldn't be in the fridge. They could be like separated and it can mess with the formula. I also don't know about toners. I didn't see that you should put toners in a skincare fridge, so I'm not going to because I'm not quite sure. But what I did do is I put my cleanser and the 2 moisturizers that I use, which, by the way, First Aid Beauty is not cruelty-free anymore, so I'm definitely going to be looking for some cleanser and moisturizer, new products, any recommendations that you guys have, love to know, because that is very disappointing. And then I also put some face masks in here, so I might do a face mask later because, like, that's kind of fun. But yeah, I finally have a skincare fridge. I don't have that much in there because I'm just not quite sure what else I'd put in. I'm definitely gonna have to look through more of my products and see what else can go in a skincare fridge, because I know there's certain things that like shouldn't go in, or it just doesn't really make a difference if they're in there. But yeah, it's very exciting, and I thought I would show you because we love having footage for the vlog. Why did I just say that so like spaced out? I just would say a word and stop, say a word, stop. I don't know. I'm not really with the program right now. I also did see that you should put SPF in your skincare fridge, like that can make a difference, but I don't have an SPF. No skincare experts come for me. I'm going to get one. But to be fair, like I don't really go outside. I know you should just put one on anyway, but like I don't leave my house, so I'm not too concerned. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be getting some new products and also trying new things because First Aid Beauty is no longer cruelty free. So I'm just excited to fill that skincare fridge up. I'm excited I finally used it. Got it for Christmas last year and just set it up, but I don't know why I'm always like so late setting things up. But yeah, very excited about my skincare fridge. But I think that's it for right now. I just wanted to say hello, give somewhat of an update because like I said, not a very exciting life over here right now, and I haven't read anything, so you got a skincare fridge set up instead. Hello friends, it is now Monday, the final day of this vlog. I just thought I would give a bit of an update. So I didn't vlog much this past weekend. Saturday, I don't know if I want to admit how much time I spent watching Zoe Suggs vlogs, but that was all I did on Saturday. I'm quite behind on her vlogs. I literally watch every single one that she posts, whether it's, you know, right away or I just catch up eventually, but I've seen, I think, every vlog she's posted for like years, so I hadn't seen any of the ones from this year, so I decided to kind of go back and watch some of them for multiple hours. It was also really weird because some of her vlogs were like pre-March, which is like when everything kind of started to go downhill, so it was really weird seeing like normal life happening in her vlogs. But then yesterday was football day, watched football all day, and the Patriots had their first game of the season, and I feel like I wear a Patriot shirt in like every single vlog I ever do at some point. But yeah, it was weird because Tom Brady is no longer the quarterback for the Patriots, so that was strange, but we won, so that was good. And then also we got the Tampa Bay game on our TV here, so we watched that, which is the team Tom Brady is now on, and they lost. And I'm like, the part of me that's bitter that he left is like, haha, you lost, but also the part of me that like still likes Tom Brady as quarterback and like he was like our quarterback literally almost my whole life, is like, oh, I'm sorry you lost. But after football ended and everything, I did read a chapter of Lost Book of the White. I'm now up to chapter 5, page 80, so I haven't really been reading that much, but me and Andrea are like sort of around the same area. She's a little bit farther than me, but for the most part we've kind of been reading at the same pace. But obviously I haven't been reading much, so I think what I'm going to do is actually pick another book from my Scoops Troop TBR to kind of read along with this. My camera died, but basically what I was saying was that I realized we're like halfway through the month and I've only read 2 books on my TBR for the Scoop Troop team, and I need to get going so that I can help my team out because I need to read more than that. So I was thinking about picking a book from my Scoop Troop TBR to kind of read while I'm also reading this book with Andrew, so then I can kind of start working on my TBR as well. So again, like the beginning of this readathon, I can't read Erica's book yet, which is Green Glass House, because I had placed a hold on Libby, and then my hold came through, and then I didn't take it, so now I'm put on hold again. So I have to wait for that to come in, but I still have Dustin, Robin, and USS Butterscotch to read, so hopefully I pick one of those first. Okay, naturally, I picked Erica's, so I'm just going to keep that out of the bag. I'm going to pick something else just because I can't read that yet. So let's see, what is this? Oh, perfect. I got Dustin, which is Paper Girls Volume 4. So I think that that's actually a perfect thing to pick because that's the graphic novel, so I'll be able to read that in like an hour. And then I'll have like half of my TBR done and I'll be feeling much more motivated. That's why graphic novels are always good to have on your TBR and always good to wait until like halfway through the readathon to read. So yeah, I'm going to download Paper Girls Volume 4. I actually might just like download that now and start reading it now and then just like come back in an hour probably. It probably will only take me like an hour and then I can pick another book to read. So yeah, I'm gonna go download Paper Girls Volume 4 or Volume 5. Why don't I remember? There's only 6 volumes. Why can't I count to 6? I think it's Volume 4. I'm gonna go download that, I'm gonna read it, and then I will come back and pick my next read again. Okay, so I have now finished Paper Girls Volume 4, and I don't know what I'm going to give it as a rating. I think I'm going to give it maybe like a 4-star. I feel like this whole graphic novel series so far has been sort of like in the 4-star range. It's entertaining, it's weird, it's unique, but I'm also not like completely obsessed with it, so it's like not in the 5-star area. But the last volume that I read, somebody actually gave me something that was very helpful. They said that there is like a way to decode some of the weird language that some of these characters use. So sometimes there's like these weird moments where certain characters from different time periods, I think, are like using these weird languages and you can't understand it just by reading it, but somebody has decoded it and people have like the issues like completely translated, so I actually understood what those parts were and what they were saying, and so that was exciting. So I feel like I understood a little bit more of what was going on because I could understand what the weird people who speak the different language were saying. But yeah, I think I'm gonna give it like a 4-star. I still like don't really know what's going on, but like I kind of understand. I think that this would make a really cool TV show. So that completes my 3rd book for the Scoop Troop TBR. So I need to put in my pages and everything in the Google Doc, but I figured I could pick the next book as well. So obviously I don't think my hold on Green Glass House has come in the past like hour and a half. Yeah, no, I still don't have it. So again, if I pick Erica, I can't read it yet, but I have Robin and US Butterscotch to read. One is a fantasy and one is like a cute YA contemporary, I think. So very different. I got Erica again. Gosh darn. Let me just mix these two up a little bit. Let's pick this one. Okay, I got USS Butterscotch, which for this I'm reading I Love You So Mochi. I don't remember who it's by, but yeah, that is what I'm going to be reading next. I have to download it from Hoopla like I did with Paper Girls, which I would have been done with Paper Girls sooner, but the iPad that I use was completely dead, so it took like 20 minutes to turn on. It's one of like the older iPads. I think it was like the 2nd iPad that they ever like released, so it's a bit old, takes a little bit, but it eventually turned on and it works just fine. So yeah, I would have been done with Paper Girls sooner, but it all worked out. And now I'm going to go download I Love You So Mochi. I think that's on Hoopla. It's either Hoopla or Libby. Oh, it's an audiobook. Wait. Did I know that? Did I realize that it was an audiobook? Hold on. Also, I've had this iPad plugged in for like an hour and a half reading Paper Girls, and it's only at 9%, so good job. Okay, I guess I'm doing the audiobook. I didn't realize that I Love You So Mochi was an audiobook, but I guess that's what I'm doing. So that actually will be helpful. I bet I will go through it a bit quicker than I would if I was physically reading, and then I can also focus on physically reading Lost Book of the White. So I actually think that this has all worked out perfectly, to be honest. So I just downloaded and borrowed the audiobook for I Love You So Mochi by, let me tell you, Sarah Kuhn, not quite sure. But yeah, I'm gonna start listening to that, I think, at some point today. I probably will also start reading a little bit more of Lost Book of the White. I feel like this has all worked out really perfectly, so I'm excited. But yeah, finished Paper Girls, finished my third book for the readathon, and yeah, we're making some progress. So I actually think that I'm going to wrap up this vlog now. It's like 4:30, it's exactly 4:30 actually, and I just have been kind of watching some YouTube videos. I think my parents are going to be bringing back home beach pizza, and I'm just going to be having probably a very chill night, probably start editing this vlog, maybe read a little bit, but I just figured not much else is going to be happening today, so I figured I'd end this vlog now. I also am not feeling 100%. I don't know if you can tell in these clips, but my eyes have been feeling a bit dry, and I have a stuffy nose, and I had a headache earlier, and it's still kind of lingering, but it's not that bad. I think it's just allergies, but, you know, obviously feeling anything like less than 100% right now in the world we're living in is like terrifying. But yeah, I think it's just allergies, and I'm just not feeling like great. So I think I'm gonna wrap up this vlog. So this week I did end up reading An Ember in the Ashes by Sabatier for the Starcourt Mall prompt. I started Lost Book of the White by Cassandra Clare and Wesley Chu, which is not for the Scoop Troop TBR, but I probably will count it towards this readathon. I also completed Paper Girls Volume 4, and I did end up giving that a 4 stars on Goodreads. And then I haven't started I Love You So Mochi, but I probably will start listening to it tonight as well. But yeah, definitely making some good progress, I think. I was a little bit nervous, like, the past weekend. I was like, I'm not reading a lot, and I've only read 2 books on my TBR, but I think I'm making some good progress now. But yeah, definitely let me know if you're participating, how well you're doing, how many books you've read, if you've completed your TBR, everything like that. Let me know down below in the comments because I want to know. But yeah, I think that is it. I think that's going to complete week 2 of the Stranger Things readathon. So don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you have not already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.